Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Make Math Easy. So in the last class we discussed a few word problems based on the profit and loss, and before that we discussed about income, expenditure and savings based questions, right? So in today's class we are going to discuss very simple questions. Along with that we are discussing one important model from the normal linear equations point of view. It is not a word problem only, but it's a little bit important model. So these two we will discuss, and one some sort of word problems which are based on what to say, the triangles, the properties of a triangle. Very simple questions only we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay, so let's get started. See this question. They had given in a triangle, angle A is equal to x degree, angle B is equal to 3x, angle C equal to 5 degree, and 5y minus 3x degree is equal to 30 degree. We have to comment about the triangle. So what they said initially, in a triangle ABC. So first let us see how we have to start thinking about this question, and then we can think of how to proceed for this. When they said it's a triangle ABC and you are given with angles, so you should recall angle sum property. So in a triangle ABC, we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. So x plus 3x plus y is equal to 180. We are having 4x plus y is equal to 180. This is the first basic information. Obviously, next continuation we are having one more 5y minus 3x. So from this I will just multiply this, or I can get the value of y from this as in 180 degrees minus 4x. So I am going to substitute this value in this equation. I will get 5 into 180 minus 4x minus 3x is equal to 30 degree. So 5 into 180 means 900 minus 20x minus 23x, minus 3x is equal to 30. So 900 minus 30 is equal to 23x. So 900 minus 30 means 870 by 23 is equal to x. Right? So simplify this further. In the 3 table we have to get 87. Plus 23 table we have to check it. So 23 3s are 9, and then this is 69. 23 4s are 2 1 72. 2 1 4 2 is 8 1 92. So we have to go for 23 into 3 only. So we 69 means the balance will be 18. Correct? So 180 means 23 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, and 23 into 4, 2 1 92. So this will come 180 degree. So 180 degree in 23 table we have to cross check. 5y, sorry ma, question I had taken wrongly. 3y minus 5x. Really sorry. So now check this question. 3y minus 5x is equal to 30 degree. 3y minus 5x, yeah. So now substitute here. 3 into 180 minus 4x minus 5x is equal to 30. So this is 540 minus 12x minus 5x is equal to 30. So 540 minus 30 is equal to 17x. So 510 is equal to 17x. So x will be equivalent to 30 degree. When you got x, that means angle A we have 30 degree. So that means angle B will become 90 degree because it is 3 times of x. And angle C, if you have to find it, we have to substitute here. 5 into 30 is 150. 150 sent to other side 180. 180 by 3 will be 60. So angle C is equal to 60 degree. So now see, you have to comment about the triangle, and we have an angle information here. So you have to think only with respect to the angle point of view, how what is the name that we can give for this triangle. You see here angle B equal to 90, which is indicating that it's an right angle triangle. So the triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. That is the basic information you are getting from the given question, right? See the next question. Find 4 angles of an cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. You remember this cyclic quadrilateral? In your class 9 you learned this cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral is the quadrilateral where all the 4 corners or the 4 vertices are lying on the circumference of a circle. There are 2 main important properties for the cyclic quadrilateral. One is opposite angle summation will be equal to 180. That is the first information. And the second is the angle, the exterior angle will be equivalent to opposite interior angle. That is the another information. Okay. So let us see in this question what they had given. Angle A is equal to 2x minus 1. Angle B is equal to y plus 5. Angle C is equal to 2y plus 15. Angle D is equal to 4x minus 7. Just let me check the values again. Angle A 2x minus 1, angle B y plus 5, angle C 2y plus 15, angle D equal to 4x minus 7. Okay. Now see this question, they have mentioned that it's a cyclic quadrilateral and we have to find out the x and y degrees. So it's a very clear question. We have an first thing, in a circle you are having a quadrilateral whose 4 vertices are lying on the circumference A, B, C. So when the doubt we will get is how we will consider only A and C as an opposite angles. When they didn't give you any diagram, you should always measure the angles or mark the vertices in an anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction is the standard direction that we have to use it as a reference. So if they didn't give anything means we have to consider in that way. Now see, first point what you can understand is sum of all these angles will become 360, that we are aware. So if I go for that property is 6x because 2x plus 4x, 2y plus y 3y, 5 minus 7 minus 2, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, minus 3 plus 15 12 is equal to 360. This is the basic information. I can cancel out 3 throughout the equation. 2x plus y plus 4 is equal to 120. 3 table I am cancelling out. So 2x plus y is equal to 116. This is the first information I am getting. Next, what else we are having? Opposite angle summation will be equal to 180. So opposite means obviously angle A and angle C. So that means 2x minus 1 plus 2y plus 15 is equal to 180. Simplify this 2x plus 2y plus 14 is equal to 180. You can cancel out 2 throughout this equation. X plus y plus 7 is equal to 90. So x plus y is equal to 83. This is the another equation we are getting. Okay. Now let us see. I think these two are enough for us because we are having only 2 variables and 2 equations are enough for us to get the answers. So I am simplifying these two by subtracting. 2x plus y is equal to 116, x plus y is equal to 83. So on subtracting you will be getting x is equal to 28. 83 plus 33. X is equal to 33 degree. So x 33 means y will become 50. Correct? Because if you substitute here 83 minus 33 will be 50. Now we have x value and y value. Substitute in all this to get the remaining values. So angle A will become 2 into 33 minus 1, 65. Angle B will become 50 plus 5, 55. Angle C will be 2 into 50, 100. 100 plus 15, 115. Angle D will become 4 into 33. 4 into 33 means 132. Correct? So 132 minus 7 will become 125. So you can cross check your answer just by adding all this. You are getting 360 or not, like that you can cross check to confirm your answers is correct or not, right? That is the basic thing. So for this, the background that we need for solving this question is, you should know about the cyclic quadrilateral. You should know about the two important properties of a cyclic quadrilateral, right? Right. Now see this question. This is also very simple question only, nothing much difficulty and all. See this. The measures of two angles of a triangle are in the ratio 5:3. The measures of two angles are in the ratio 5:3. So let us say angle A is equal to 5x and angle B is equal to 3x. Okay, that is the basic information. The measure of third angle, is equal to half the difference of measure of the above two angles. So that means 5x and 3x. Is this clear? And measure of third angle, so third angle is angle C, is equal to half of difference of measured angles above. So these two subtraction. So angle C is nothing but indirectly they had given as an x degree. What you have to find out? Measure of the each angle. See, simple. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to again 180, because they are talking with respect to the angles. So you have to think with respect to angles only. So if you substitute that 5, 3, 1, that means 9x is equal to 180. So you will be getting x is equal to 20 degree. Once x is 20, angle A will be 100, angle B will become 60 degree. That's it. So you just have to interpret the question correctly. That's it. Remaining part will come automatically, right? So these are the few problems that we are having with respect to the triangles and even geometrical quadrilaterals and all. The only thing is you just have to be able to recall the formulas for those correctly, and then automatically you will get the answers. Okay. Now let us discuss one important model here. See this question. Solve 99x 101y is equal to 499. 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. 99x plus 101y equal to 499. 101x plus 99y equal to 501. You observe this question. This is a very rare model, and which is very important from the Olympiad point of view. You see here, it is, if you want to go for substitution or elimination also, it will be very difficult. Why? Because you are having 99, 109 and 101 and all. And if you want to go for elimination method, means you have to multiply first equation with 109, second equation with 99, and it will become too much of calculation and all. But if you just make a one observation here, the coefficients are same only. In the sense, the same numbers are only used for the coefficients of x and y, but they swap the positions. So from this we can understand one small information, that if I add these two, obviously I will get the same coefficients for x and y, correct? Because 99 plus 101 is same as 101 plus 99. So if I add these two, I will be getting 200x, 200y. This is equal to 1000. This is the first information. I can cancel out 200 toward this equation, then I will get x plus y is equal to 5. So we tried with the addition. Why can't we try with the subtraction? So for the same equations, 99x plus 101y is equal to 499. 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. As again, the coefficients of x and y are same throughout these two equations. If I subtract or add also, I will be getting the same coefficients of x and y. But in both cases, I may not get the same. But in that particular case, I will be getting the same coefficients of x and y. So now I am trying with subtraction. This is minus 2x plus 2y is equal to minus 2. Correct? So I can cancel minus 2 throughout the equation, so that I will be getting x minus y is equal to 1. So hope till here it is clear. Now see how simple the equations got converted. Previously we are having x plus y, 99x, 101y, 499. This much big numbers got reduced to single digit number. So if I solve this 1 and 2 by just normal methods, elimination or substitution, whatever you will approach also, your procedure will become very simple. So this will get cancelled, you will get x is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, y value will become. So you can cross check by substituting here. 101 into 3 is 303. 99 into 2 is 198. So add these two, 1101 501. It is satisfying. So this is one important model that you have to understand. Usually when you can identify this model, how to identify? Just observe the questions. Usually it will become a 2-digit or a 3-digit numbers, and the same quotients of x and y will be given in both the equations just by swapping the positions. Like that you can identify this model, and for this model better follow this approach. It will become very easy for you to solve this type of linear equations. Shall we see one more example with this model? See this. This one more example we will see. 254x plus 309y is equal to minus 55. 309x 254y is equal to plus 55. 254x 309y equal to minus 55. 309x 254y equal to plus 55. Now again you observe here the same coefficients were given for x and y in both the equations, 254, 254, 309, 309. So add up these two initially. Let us see what we are going to get. So 563x plus 563y is equal to 0. So I will be getting x plus y is equal to 0 is the first condition. From this I can say x is equal to minus y. That is the first condition. Come to the second one, we have to subtract these two. So 254x 309y is equal to minus 55. 309x plus 254y is equal to 55. We have to subtract these two. So 254 minus 309. So that means it is minus 55x, correct? 309 from 50, if you remove 55 from 309, you will get 254. So minus it is. And this is plus 55y equal to minus 110. So I will divide with minus 55 throughout the equation. Then I will get x minus y equal to 2. So you have a relation now. X is equal to minus y. Substitute here. X with minus y, if I substitute, minus 2y equal to minus 2, y is equal to 1 I will get. 1 is minus 1 means x value will become minus 1. You can cross check by substituting here. X value, minus 2y is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 1. Now see, you substitute here x1, y with minus 1. That means 309 minus 254 directly 55. So this is a very important model. Those who are preparing from the competitive exams point of view, don't waste your time in making the coefficients equal or elimination method and all. You just think of whether if the coefficients are in very big numbers means it is some logic is there in that question. That is what you have to identify. So that means you are not supposed to go for your actual procedures and all. There is something other information they are giving to us. So we just have to identify that. That's it. Okay. So hope you enjoy this video. If possible, try to subscribe to our channel if you like the content here. We will make sure that maths will be easy for you. Right. Thank you for watching.